Hello everybody, it's Sue here. Welcome to the Enable video that we've done, short video that we put together, and it will only be about 20 minutes. I'll give you the amount of repetitions that I want you to do of each exercise to try and keep the amount down, and I'll give a demo. I'll do about 3 and then you continue to do the amount that I tell you to do. First of all, we always do a warm-up, but before we do that, a little bit of a check, posture check, feet shoulder width apart, softness in the knees, nice and tall and looking straight forward. We're going to go first of all into shoulder shrugs, so taking the shoulders up towards your ears, controlling it up and down, and I want you to do 10 of those. And when you've done those 10, the next move will be a shoulder roll back. So a demo here, big shoulder roll back, controlling it around. Loads of movement going on here, most mobile joints in the body, the shoulders, that's why we can get so many problems. So we've taken it around 8 times behind to the back, and we're going to go 8 times forwards. And when you've done those 8, catch up with me because we're going to go down towards our sides, those side bends. Not reaching down too far because we're just on the warm up at the moment. So sliding down, taking care not to lean forward or backwards. So you do 10 of those in your own time. And when you've done that, bring yourself back upright. Going to go into those upper body rotations. So bottom half stays facing forward. It is a rotation of the upper body just to get the spine and the muscles in the upper back a little bit warmer. So the idea with this warm up is to get the circulation going and get the muscles ready for the exercise. Today we'll be doing flexibility and mobility. So when you've done that, you'll do 10 of those again. And then we're going to just take a little look at our ankles. Toe and heel, same spot if you can, or just turn slightly so that you can see that. Lifting the leg up, we get lots of stiffness in these joints in the ankles and they tend to get left behind, so if we can just do a little bit to mobilise them, it all helps. So lifting up and down, so you'll do 10 of those on one leg and then going on to the other, same thing again, toe heel. Get those ankles mobilised, 10 of those, you count 10 of them. As I say, I'm going to carry on to the next move. So we will be going into a natural march, so nice march. As if we're going to go somewhere, we've got something important, keeping that chest lifted, swinging those arms. Get the blood pumping a little bit more, might start to feel a little bit warm. As I say, we're doing flexibility and mobility, so there isn't that much cardio in this session, but we will be doing some in some of the other videos that we do. Okay, here, just take your arms out, marching, keep the legs going, bit of coordination here, small circles, take it bigger. Bigger circles and small circles back, keeping those legs going, and make it bigger. Bring your arms down by your side, back to that march. Take a little pause, we're going to transition into a knee raise. So bringing those knees up. Make sure you keep that tummy in, a little bit of a crunch there going on, so brace that tummy, knees up. You can add in the arms if you like, but you're going to do 12 of those each knee. And I'll carry on to the next move, you do those 12. And then the next one will be working on our hamstrings, the muscles here. So, curling those feet up towards your bottom, pulling back. 12 again, in your own time. And then we should be good to go. Okay, so we are working on flexibility and mobility. My chair, get yourself a chair. First move. By the chair, this leg is the one that's taking the weight, so keep this knee nice and soft, don't lock the joint out, so that will protect your knee joint. If you need to hang on to the chair, That's great, but don't lean on the chair. Just try and gently have your hand there for your confidence. So first move, we are going to swing sideways. I'll show you the movement. So it is that movement. Now I'm keeping it fairly small at the moment. We'll keep those going for a little while. Swinging forwards and backwards, trying to control it from the hip joints. Don't forget, you'll start to feel it on this standing leg. Make it a little bit bigger. Bit bigger. Bigger range of movement going on here. So we're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you do 12 of those. And then we're going to go on to abductors and adductors, so inner thighs and outer thighs. I'll show you front ways on. Nice and tall, lift that chest up, head facing forward, take that leg out. We're going to lead with the side of the foot across this leg here, across the front of the body. Try and use the hip joints to do the movement. Try not to move the whole body to haul yourself across. So just moving that leg. Small to start off with and then making it bigger. And again, 12 of those. And because I can't have you being odd and uneven, do the same on the other side. You now know what to do. Quick demo again then. Sideways on. Leg forward. Softness in this standing knee. I'm going to swing that leg forward. Starting off small. And then we'll get a little bit bigger, trying to keep the body as upright and as still as possible. Movement coming from the hip, and you do 12 of those. And then back onto the adductors on this side. So, foot out, lead with the inner side of the foot, so it's going across the body. Softness in this standing leg. There we go, small, and then larger if you can. Just go to the point that you can though, don't overdo it. I'm not expecting you to get your legs out here. 12 of those. And then when you've done those 12, we're then going to go on to one of my favourite exercises because it makes you go all zen. It's quite nice, and you do these at home while you're waiting for your kettle to boil. Balance and strength. So have your chair there if you need it. We're going to lift ourselves up onto our toes, heels come off the floor, weight into the big toe and the toe next to it, that stops your feet from rolling out, and take it down. About 2 seconds up and 2 seconds down. And I want you to do 12 of those if you can. Now if you find those really easy peasy, you can challenge yourself a little bit by when you go up onto your toes, take your arms into the air. So this is balance as well as mobility, but also just be aware that you're using your calf muscles. So feel those calf muscles working, and you're going to do 12 of those. So that's 12 either normal ones, and say try 6 normal ones and 6 with your arms in the air. Okay, just lift your legs a little bit, get the blood circulating. For our next exercise, sit to stand, gold standard. Try and do these every day, functional move. Everybody does it all day long, but just try and fit a few extra ones in. So sit to stand, forward on your chair. Depends how high your chair is. If you've got a really high chair, it's going to be easier. If it's a low chair, then it will be more of a challenge. Bit of technique here. Take those feet just slightly underneath. You're going to lift your rib cage, go forward with a nice long flat back. Take yourself up, try and use your legs if you can. Now I've got no arms here, you may have a chair that's got arms. You can use the arms if you want, but try it without if you can. So, sit to stands, nice sit to stands, nice and upright when you get to the top. So you're going to do 12 of those for me, and just think about keeping the tummy in. So 12 sit to stands. Excellent, okay, hope you're still with me everybody. Get yourselves a towel. Do a few little upper body exercises for our flexibility and mobility with a towel. Okay, so take the towel, quite wide grip, and you're going to take it from down here, put a bit of tension on it, You're taking it up and over, up towards the top, and try and go a little bit beyond. You'll feel a tugging sensation at the back of the shoulders and bringing it down. Just make sure that that back is nice and straight as you do these. Going to go up again, and I want you to do 8 of those for me. I'll do one more as a demo, a little bit beyond. You'll see that from there. I'm just going slightly beyond and then bringing it down, and you feel the sensation there. Okay, still with the towel, still hands on the same distance. I'm going to take that towel into the air. Just try and pull it. It's not a resistance band, so it's got no elasticity in it, but you will feel a slight resistance on these parts here. So pull and bring it down, close towards your face, down towards your chest, all the way down, keeping pulling, and you feel the weight, the resistance transfer from here down to the back. So another demo, we're doing 8 of those again. So up to the top, down in front of your nose, towards your chest, feel that resistance transfer from the top to the bottom of your shoulder blades. And you're going to do 8 of those for me. Okay, final one with the towel, elbows in, you've got that towel, still holding it in the same place. Again, just try and pull it a little bit so you've got some resistance. And you're going to draw it back and back towards your belly button. And as you do so, I'm going to aim for a little squeeze between the shoulder blades. So here we go. 8 of these, I'll do a few demos and you do your 8. Pulling it towards your belly button, conscious of those shoulder blades meeting in the middle. Try and squeeze them together. You will feel that. One more to show you, and then you're going to do 8 of those. Okay, towel done with. Before we go on to anything else, I'm just going to release those shoulders off a little bit. So you're going to have some more shoulder rolls forward. These are quite nice to do anyway. We do get lots of tension around the neck and the shoulders, so we're going to go back with those big shoulder rolls. Last one, and then we're going to go up to some shoulder shrugs again. Just to release the shoulders off, we've had them under tension for a little while. So 2 more. And let your arms relax down by your side. We're just going to do some little side stretches. Okay, feet shoulder width apart, or no, slightly wider maybe, just smaller than hip width apart. Brace your tummy, hand down on the side. I'm going to take this arm over. We're going for a stretch, stretching down. And bring yourself back up. We're going to do 2 of these. These I will do with you because there's a curious little move that we're going to do now. So you're going to stretch over, and then you're going to turn your body and you're going to reach if you can, and then you're going to bring yourself back. Now if doing that you find that it's very uncomfortable, just do those side stretches. But I'll show you once more. So we'll do 2 of those. So over we go. You're going to turn and stretch and bring yourself back. This time, over we go, turning, reaching, and then you're going to sweep your arm around for like a big circle, a Catherine wheel. Take it over again. Turn, reach, and over we go. It doesn't matter which way you go around, there's no prescribed way to do this. Just get that nice big circle. Okay, onto the other side. Same thing again. We're just sliding over. Feel that stretch there and back. One more. Hope you're all okay there and you're still keeping up with me, because we're going to do that strange little move again. So reaching over, I'm going to turn and I'm going to reach. It feels different on this side to the other side, so bringing it back. Over again, reaching over, turn, reach. Now we're going to do it again, turn, reach, and then give me a circle. Just to stretch those arms out. Shoulders being stretched as well as the side muscles. These oblique muscles. Turn and around. Okay, one little move that I did miss off, and that was the alternating lunges. I want to fit those in because they're quite important. They're good for your balance and nice little move. You're only taking half a step forward. I'll show you side on so you can see what I'm doing. I'm taking half a step forward. Nice and positive step. Weight goes into the front leg. Both feet are facing forward. And I'm pushing myself back. I'm alternating, so half a step forward. Heel comes up the back leg, push yourself back. So you will do 12 of these, and that's 12 on each leg, not just 12. So push back. Feel that effect of pushing back because you're using the leg that's forward. Good for strengthening and also good for balance. So those are good ones to do. Okay, I'm nearly coming towards the end. Just a few more little moves we're going to do, and then we're finished for this session. Next session that we do, I'll probably use things like little bottles of water. If you've got your bands, you can bring those with you. We will be doing other videos hopefully. So this move, I'm going to take an arm out, be mindful of my posture. This arm is going over, and it's a rainbow. We're going to paint a rainbow. I'm going to follow it by looking over and transferring over to the other side, looking down the length of my arm and over again. You do 6 of those for me, and when you've done those 6, we'll just think about stretching some muscles out. So arm in front, straight in front, just take it across your chest, holding above or below the elbow. So you're getting a little bit of a stretch here, which we'll need after using the towels, and swap it around. And okay, take a step forward, back leg straight on the floor, both straight facing forward. Take the weight forward into this leg, the front leg, link your fingers, pull them apart. You'll get a teeny bit of a stretch on those muscles between your shoulder blade. Okay, release those. Just stick the heel into the floor, towards the ceiling. That may be enough of a stretch on this leg for you. If not, just leaning down, resting into this leg will increase that stretch. Place that foot on the floor, other one. So, both feet facing forward. Weight is going into this front leg, the back leg is staying straight. And this time, I'm going to take my hands onto the small of my back just to open the chest out. Opening that chest out, get a nice stretch across the chest, and you'll also feel that squeezing sensation between your shoulder blades. Release that off. Okay, resting back into this leg, toe up to the ceiling, flex it up. The more you flex it towards your head, you'll feel a bigger stretch on these muscles here at the back. If you're not feeling it, then just sit down into this leg. And place that foot back down. Okay, hands together, stretching up into the air, lift your rib cage, feel that nice big stretch. Bring your hands down, take a deep breath in. Up we go, breathe out. One more, arms around. Give yourselves a round of applause. Stay safe, stay well. See you next time.